So in terms of seeing them in their natural environment, their natural behavior, and their natural habitat, it truly is a very, very special privilege and pleasure to see them like this. What I mean is, don't take this for granted. I've had a passion for this from before I can remember, and I still sit here now and I want to just almost laugh and cry at the same time to be able to look at this. Solling again. Yeah, if you want me to pull out, just let me know, but otherwise we can just stand by from a little bit further back here. I can move even a bit further away.
Okay. But now it's only anybody.
Okay, so still alright. No, so as long as you're still happy, thanks, Mfo. Oh, look at those eyes. Very long whiskers as well. Various reasons for that. One is when they're walking around at night, they can actually feel in the way where they're moving through, where there's little branches and leaves and grass. And they also use it for when they catch something. Those whiskers can feel the heart rate of that animal through the skin, so they know when to let go once they've suffocated the prey. It looks like about I spotted something. You see, I just suddenly got a bit of a curious look in its eye. It's a little bit of a fallacy or a mythology or a popular story, I guess, that leopards hunt from trees. It's not a case of them sitting in trees waiting for something to walk underneath and then dropping onto it. I'm sure over time, just statistically, that it has happened, but it really is not the way leopard hunt. Trees normally, the reason you see leopard up in trees is one of two reasons. One is like this: try and keep cool, keep up in the breeze a bit. And then secondly, when they've got their food up there, keep it away from other predators. But for hunting, they stalk and get close to their prey through the undergrowth. Couldn't have been that interesting. Maybe just something moving along there, or maybe something he wants to have a look at later. Just see, Alex, I don't know if you can see it. It might be just behind the tree, but the tail tip is just twitching every now and again. There, you can just see it behind the curve of the tree there. See that little bit of a lazy twitch, twirl in the tail? That shows you that there's definitely a little bit of curiosity, interest. Maybe just something is moving down in the river around there that the leopard can spot. You can see it's still looking. Also panting still. You see that sort of shallow breathing in the throat there. You can see the movement nicely. And showing that this animal is quite hot. Luckily, both for the leopard and for us, it is starting to cool down just a little bit. The sun is getting behind some cloud there towards the Drakensberg Mountains. And we're also a little bit less than an hour away from sunset now, so we are going into that little bit cooler, what we call magic hour part of the day.
How do you copy?
Go for. Is that Jan?
Yes, Jan. I've got a question from Anita in the Netherlands. She just wanted to know, can you tell me how high a leopard is and how much kilo or pound do they weigh as average?
Cool, thanks Jan. I'm going to answer that question in a second. Anita, you're just asking about, I presume that the heights or how tall leopards are. I'm going to have to sort of give you a rough indication, but they're probably about a meter, just over a meter at the shoulder. And then in terms of their weight, a very big male leopard can get up to about 85 kilograms, but typically about 70. Oh, look at this, Alex, look ahead of us there. Sally Nandre, there's also one in Kombi just coming up to our north on Gari Katlan.
Okay.
All stations, one in Kombi about 200 meters north of that big jackalberry. I'm not sure if we're far away. I'm sitting with this Ingwe, but no, it's that three that we always see together. I can see the others coming out now, so normally they're relaxed. Okay, sharp. I'll pull out from this Ingwe in the next minute or two. Guys, well, very, very lucky for us here. Busy looking at a leopard, one of the big five, and then next thing you know, these guys come out. Alex, let's have a quick last look at this leopard, and then I think we should move on a little bit, get closer to those rhinos, and then there's going to be lots of game drives to make space for. Sorry Anita, just sort of cut your question short there. There's lots of things happening suddenly. But yeah, I'd say this male, probably beacon male, maybe 60-55 kilograms at the moment. And he might get up to 75-80. He's quite a big leopard. So we'll keep an eye on him over the next couple of years. As you can see, very lazy, nice and sleepy. He's got a big branch right in the shade. I'm sure he's going to take at least another half an hour or so, wait for sunset to come before he gets active. Alright, we're going to move on a little bit, guys. Just like I said, lots of game drives heading this way. I want to make sure we get a good look at those rhino as well. What a special sighting. Beacon male, fantastic male leopard up in a big jackalberry. Just look at that setting again. Leopard is very special, but whenever I see something at such a location or such a setting, it's just extra special to me. Look at that. Magnificent. Oh. What a place to be a wild animal in. Come on, my dogs. I'm pulling out of the Ingwe, just going a bit north to those in Kombi. It's one of those magic things, and I think this is probably one of the huge things that Wild Earth is bringing to you. That's well, to be honest, totally new experience in terms of wildlife, is the fact that these things just happen. We were busy looking at that amazing leopard, and the next thing, what do you know, a couple of rhinos come walking out, and that makes it very exciting. And that's essentially what makes the adventure of game drives so much greater than just seeing stories told about wildlife, rather than just sharing it with things as it happens. Okay, and I said earlier there's 3 rhino. Actually looks like there's 4 now. A bit more forward.